PORV, that black diaphragm thing. They said we got to put one of them on here every freezer. They said every freezer they've ever done, Phoenix said, has a PORV, that black valve, that diaphragm.
Where's that?
Right behind the solenoid. Bottom, right behind that gauge.
Oh, okay.
We got to pull one of them in. Rob's bringing it out.
What the hell is it anyway?
It's a PORV, it's pressure operating relief valve.
Oh, okay.
Goes to the drain.
So it's set up that.
They say in the freezers you need them.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a safety so you don't flood.
So you don't
system.
over pressurize it. Yeah. All right.
So
This one's a little different in the fact that this is a
an
deluge
older
valve. This is an older one. Normally, you would on the older ones you're going to see a check valve above it. So how it operates, if you'll notice, this is the manual release. If you go ahead and turn this to on, that should trip the solenoid part, but you're still going to have a sprinkler open. This solenoid is normally closed, powered closed, spring to open. The heat detection system operates this valve. To get it to fully trip, you have to open a sprinkler. In the back here, this black device is called an accelerator. That helps to move air and get this valve open a little faster. In the back corner here, behind here, this Christmas tree arrangement, more or less, is our automatic air maintenance device. And this valve normally stays closed. Up in the back on the left side should be a high-low air pressure switch. This one says low only. I don't know if they've wired into the high side. It should be wired to both a high and a low side. This little red box here, if you can see it, is our alarm pressure switch. In other words, this one will go in alarm when the valve trips. The only thing you got to be careful of is this little quarter-turn valve here says you can shut off this alarm switch. And they have been known to do that on occasion because sometimes they trip these and they don't reset them correctly. The rest of this trim, I wouldn't mess with because, frankly, you can upset things and do all sorts of other tests with it. The big thing, control valve to shut it off, this to turn it on manually. Those are the two biggest things from the fire department standpoint. You can tell if it's tripped.
The main drain you want to.
Main drain is...
Shut the valve and open that.
Yeah. Main drain is this one that you want to deal with on this particular side because it's above the check valve. There's another drain on the back side of this deluge valve that because of the check valve, it should reseat, and in that one you're not going to drain the piping through. Now the one in there is slightly different because we don't have the check valve.